How do you handle disrespect? Disrespect will find its way to you. It is inevitable. Yet what truly matters is not the act itself, but your response. Does it define your worth, or do you rise above it? In this video, I'll guide you through 6 transformative Stoic principles to help you rise above disrespect and turn it into an opportunity for growth. Stick with me until the end, because your inner strength deserves it. Let's get started. 1. Stay calm. You are not disturbed by events, but by the judgment you place upon them. Epictetus reminds us, people are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Disrespect in itself is powerless. It is your reaction that grants it weight. Imagine standing in line and someone cuts ahead. Is it their rudeness that angers you, or your belief that you deserve better? Pause, reflect. Ask yourself, do their actions truly harm me, or is it my own mind that causes the turmoil? Be like a still lake. Let the ripples of insult settle. The stone that disturbs you holds no lasting power. Breathe deeply. Reclaim your peace. For what value lies in surrendering your calm to the fleeting actions of another? 2. Set clear boundaries. A rock does not fight the waves. It stands firm and unmoved. So too must you be in the face of disrespect. Respect is not something you demand. It is something you embody. By living with conviction, you teach others how to treat you. Stoicism does not ask for passivity. It calls for wisdom. Master what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Imagine this. A father, after a long day's work, gathers his family for dinner. His son, lost in his phone, dismisses the effort. The father does not lash out. Instead, he speaks calmly, reminding his son of the love that binds their family and the value of shared moments. His words are steady, born from respect for himself and those he loves. Or picture a professional, dismissed by a younger colleague as outdated. Anger rises, but does not consume him. He speaks with quiet authority, sharing a lesson from his experience that silences doubt and commands recognition. Setting boundaries is not about confrontation. It is about clarity. It is declaring, this is who I am. These are the values I hold. In doing so, you do not merely defend your dignity. You inspire others to rise to meet it. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Stand firm, not out of defiance, but from a place of unshakable self-respect. 3. Use humor as a shield. Humor, when wielded wisely, is like the sun piercing through a storm. It diffuses tension and brings light to dark moments. Disrespect often seeks to provoke. By responding with wit, you show that your peace is unshaken. Imagine this. A colleague mocks your methods as old-fashioned. Instead of bristling, you smile and reply, old ways have built lasting empires. The insult dissolves into laughter, and you remain above the fray. Or at a family gathering, a relative jests about your meticulous planning. You smile, produce a well-prepared backup item and say, it seems my over-preparation was just right this time. Laughter bridges the gap, and connection replaces judgment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Humor is not weakness. It is strength. It shows you are unbothered by the trivial, anchored in your inner calm. When used with kindness and wisdom, humor does not diminish, but elevates. It transforms moments of conflict into opportunities for growth and reminds others and yourself that you are in control. Let your spirit remain light, unshaken by the winds of disrespect. 4. Shift your perspective. Our life is what our thoughts make it, Marcus Aurelius wrote. When disrespect or disappointment arises, pause and step back. Ask yourself, is this truly significant? Often the weight of the moment is not in the event itself, but in the meaning we assign to it. Picture this. A barista overlooks you, serving another first. Frustration stirs, but then you reflect. Perhaps she is overwhelmed. Why let this minor oversight disturb your day? Or imagine your idea dismissed in a meeting. Instead of harboring resentment, you see the urgency driving the discussion. You wait and present your idea again, now met with recognition. Life is unpredictable. Plans falter, and expectations go unmet. A family member cancels at the last moment. Do you dwell on their absence or cherish those who are present? By shifting perspective, small frustrations lose their sting. They are not personal affronts, but reminders of life's ebb and flow. Focus on what truly matters: your growth, your relationships, and your peace. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Perspective is that strength. It transforms the trivial into the trivial, allowing you to move forward with clarity and tranquility. 5. Choose forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. When disrespected, you face a choice. Will I carry the weight of anger, or will I set it down? The Stoics remind us that forgiveness is not weakness, but strength. It is the act of releasing the grip of resentment, freeing your mind for what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Forgiveness does not excuse the action. It transcends it. It does not forget. It chooses to let go. Why? Because holding on to anger harms you more than it harms them. Consider this. You cannot control their behavior, only your response. To forgive is to reclaim your peace, to rise above their actions, and to affirm your mastery over your own mind. Forgiveness is not surrender. It is triumph. It is the refusal to let another's actions dictate your state of being. Choose forgiveness, not because they deserve it, but because you do. In the end, forgiveness becomes an act of self-respect, a declaration that your peace is worth more than your pain. 6. Focus on virtue. Virtue is the foundation of a life well lived. It is wisdom, courage, and integrity expressed through action. In every challenge, virtue offers a steady path, unshaken by external chaos. As Seneca observed, virtue is nothing else but right reason. A person who follows virtue acts rationally, in harmony with what is just and aligned with the natural order. When faced with disrespect, the virtuous individual does not descend to the level of the offense. Instead, they respond in a manner that reflects their principles. This is not passivity. It is strength, rooted in self-control and clarity of purpose. Picture this. A leader stands before their team in a meeting. A colleague criticizes their decisions harshly, and without professionalism. Anger rises, a natural reaction. Yet the virtuous leader pauses. They choose wisdom over impulse and respond calmly. In that moment, their response reflects dignity and self-mastery. The room, once tense, regains its balance. The leader has upheld their integrity, not only earning the respect of others, but also affirming their own values. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not sow it. The one who focuses on virtue transforms every challenge into an opportunity for growth. By following the path of virtue, one rises above the noise of disrespect, maintaining their integrity and striving always to be the best version of themselves. Virtue, after all, is the highest good. 7. Acceptance. Acceptance is the wisdom of embracing what lies beyond one's control. It is the realization that true peace comes not from changing the world, but from mastering one's own response to it. Epictetus teaches, the wise person does not grieve over what they cannot control, but rejoices in what they can. Picture this. A professional spends hours preparing for an important presentation. During the meeting, they are interrupted by a dismissive remark. This doesn't make sense at all. The natural reaction is frustration, perhaps even anger. But the Stoic perspective prevails. Rather than reacting with indignation, the individual pauses and replies, "Thank you for your input. Let's address any concerns so we can move forward effectively." By accepting the interruption without surrendering their composure, they redirect the discussion with clarity and purpose. Acceptance is not passivity, it is strength. It does not ignore disrespect, but refuses to be consumed by it. The one who accepts reality focuses their energy where it matters, on their actions, their tone, and their integrity. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. To accept is to rise above. It is to see disrespect as fleeting and unworthy of one's peace. Through acceptance, one regains control over their emotions and directs their energy toward what truly matters: virtue, growth, and purpose. Respect starts with you. The more you respect yourself, the less room there is for others' disrespect to take hold. Walk tall, hold on to your values, and remember, you are worthy of that confidence. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more content on mastering life and building the confidence to grow. Share this video with someone who could use a reminder to hold their head high. If you have a story about handling disrespect or setting boundaries, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. See you in the next video.